Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Thief 2 The Metal Age. We just finished the chapter Eavesdropping and now we are moving on to the next chapter.
I'm not surprised that the Mechanists aren't the saints they claim to be. No one in this city is. But at least they've done me the favor of recording the incriminating meeting they had with Sheriff Truart. That recording should let me exert a little pressure on Truart to find out who hired him to kill me. But I'll have to acquire it first. The Mechanists put the recording in a safety deposit box earlier today, but since I have a copy of the key, I should be able to open it. It didn't take much to learn that the Mechanists do all their banking with First City Bank and Trust, one of the wealthiest establishments in town, catering to the financial needs of the city's upper crust. The bank vault is a huge tower, and I'm sure the safety deposit boxes are inside. Once inside the bank, I'll visit the Hall of Records and do a little snooping to find out which box belongs to the Mechanists. Then I'll need to find a way to get inside the vault itself, grab the recording, and get out. No doubt the bank is well protected by Mechanist security machines, in addition to the usual guard contingent. Risky, but you know I've always wanted a good enough excuse to break into First City Bank and Trust. But I always thought I'd be taking the risk just for the money.
So, we are on the chapter First City Bank and Trust. This is a rather difficult mission, but we have to break into the bank. It's a large building, so they can't put a guard at every possible entrance. You'll need to know the number of the deposit box the recording is in. Search for information in the Hall of Records. Get inside the vault and steal the recording. Opening the vault will probably be difficult. Once you've got the recording, you are free to leave. Killing people is unnecessary, but destroying Mechanist security machines is not an issue. Okay. So, I'm going to buy all the water arrows. I'll buy the tip. I'll buy the flash bombs and moss arrows. And I think that's all I should need. Hopefully. And now we begin outside the bank. Firstly, I'm gonna come over this way. We've got sets of guards patrolling around the building. So I'm gonna take these guards out. I find it much easier to do it with a flash bomb, and then I can get them all at once. Now, I'm going to quick save and continue this way. And over here we find our one of the entrances to the bank. It's a basement window, and this is the entrance I will be using after I clear the rest of the perimeter. so I won't be going in there just yet. And our tip says, Gee, tried me a creek at First City Bank and Trust come 2 years back. More than I was scopped out for. Tell you that. Not my best of jobs. Had me a left little finger for that one. For one. Trouble be, the place spent a full purse on the damned tile floors. Couldn't take a step back nor forth should I set an echo up to the roof. Had me a dram more o' nerve, might have gone slow feet enough and get by or wait patient like till the thug men be past. But no, had me to go and raise a noise on that tile, and out they jump. No worry for you, mate, all your talents. But for me, well, get me a coin and prick your ears samewise. Seems a fair trade. Zan. Or Zan. Judging by the way he's writing, doesn't seem to be a well-educated man, but not trying to be rude or anything, but you can kind of tell sometimes. But we're gonna head over here. And we've got a door here that I can't unlock just yet. Now, another entrance is... you can climb up onto the roof, and there's an entrance up here. I will show that off just real quick. Careful not to be too noisy. But once you're up here, there's an entrance right over here. Not just yet. Over there. That door there. I'm not going to be using that one because it brings you out up in the rafters of a main room in here, and first I'm going to show where it brings you. Brings you up in the rafters, not there. In here. In the meeting hall. Which is a rather large room, very well lit, and I don't want to go there just yet. So I will be heading back down below and continuing my sweep of the perimeter. Now, over there we see another set of guards. Can't tell where they're heading. Okay, yeah, they're going away from me. And that zooming that I'm doing, that's due to the mechanical eye that Garrett has after losing his real eye in the first game. So I will let them go over there, and I'm gonna come down here. This is just a hallway leading over to a little wooden shed over here. Just a little bit of a shortcut. And I believe the zooming is because of the mechanical eye. It may have been in the first game, but I don't believe it was. Okay, and there's 2 guards at that door, which is why I let these guys come over here rather than trying to come up behind them. But now, I'm gonna reload that. Because I believe I saved right after I came up in that wooden shed. Yes, I did. Because I missed the first archer. No, I'm gonna try something. I can take them out without using the flash bombs. Nice. Now, there's a guard right there. So, I'm going to stay as far away as I can.
Oh.
And hope he doesn't spot me.
Anyone there? Guess not.
And I'm going to use a moss arrow. And I'm going to try to sneak up on him. May not work out that way. Of course not, because I put the moss arrow over there. There we go. And that should be all of the guards on the outside of the building other than the 2 at that door over there. And I will deal with them on the way back. Yep. That's everybody. This door here, I believe, is another entrance. I think you can pick the lock on it. I will double check. Okay, no, you can't pick the lock on that door. Some of the doors you can, I believe. I'm just gonna leave these guys here because the only other guards outside, and there's no balconies or anything out here. The only other guards out here are over here. And this is a longer chapter. This one I'm thinking might...
What was that? Did you see anything?
Come out now, whoever you are.
Come at me. Come on.
Come out here now! I'm
Come
not
to Papa
kidding!
now.
Gotcha. And I'm just gonna drop these guys over here. I'm making all of these entrances accessible because later on I don't know which exit I'm going to be using when I'm leaving, so I just don't want to come out of a door trying to leave and run right into guards and get killed. But now, we're going back over to the other side where I opened that window, and I'm gonna head down into the basement. And there's a lot of robots in the basement. Like, I mean a lot of robots. There's well over a dozen robots down in the basement. And I believe there are 2 big ones that can shoot cannons at you and stuff too, so gotta watch out for them. And then there's the little ones that we've seen already, I believe. But now, we're in the basement. First things first, I'm going to come over here. Lift this hatch. Turn off this light switch. And was there anything up here? Apparently not. Okay, well that's one way to get in from the basement. Actually, no, that's one of the ways. There's two ways to get in from the basement. Next, I'm gonna head over this way. We've got a couple of rooms here.
Some people in this city are too rich for their own good. Lucky they have me to give them a hand.
I'm gonna knock him out. I wasn't expecting him to be patrolling over here. But no worries, I still got him. As long as he doesn't startle me like I believe it happened in the last game. I believe I caught it on camera. The one guard scared the crap out of me. I literally jumped. Yeah, I think it was in Mission 5. Now, this is the other entrance upstairs into the bank. We've got a flare in there. And a gold plate in there. And there is some very easily missed loot in this mission. So I'm gonna have to be careful. Then over here. Warning, maintenance machines active in this area. This is where I was saying there's a lot of robots. Thankfully, I've got some water arrows. Hopefully, I won't waste any, so that I can actually deal with all the robots when I need to. And these little ones aren't hostile, they just kinda... I missed. I don't want to waste any of the water arrows because there's a lot of robots here. And I don't have to take out the robots, but it makes moving through here a lot easier. I'm going to attempt to do this without destroying the robots. It might be easier, actually. I mean, not easier, but it might make it easier later on in the mission if I have more water arrows. Coming this way now. Now is this hallway clear? Okay, I might actually be able to do this without taking out all the robots. keep out authorized personnel only beyond this point. Over here, we've got ourselves a big guy. And it's not necessary to get rid of him, but it makes it a lot easier. There's nothing in the room that he's in, but it makes it easier to move around out here if he's not there. So, and the big guys take 2 water arrows to put them out of commission. And this, if we're not careful, there's floor plates here that will open up, and one of those things that shoots grenades will pop out and shoot grenades at us. Okay, we've got a watcher here. Gonna do that. Now we can turn all the lights in the area. And I'm gonna open this. Because this here, up there we've got the vault. This is how we open the vault.
What a weird contraption. Let's see what these controls do.
And it's a button puzzle. Ta-da! The vault is now unlocked. So I did this before I went upstairs, because otherwise I would have had to just come down here and do it later. So, while I'm in the area, why not just get it done? Now we can just run over this, and that opens up, and there's a thing that shoots grenades in there. Now, the fun part, getting back out past all the robots. Oh, come on. Don't tell me they're coming down here. Why? Why are you coming down here? Okay. I'm gonna wait for this robot, and there's most likely another one right behind him. Gonna wait for an opening here. Come down here, grab a couple water arrows, and there's this. I'm not sure what that does. So they heard me, but they weren't fully alerted. Now, over here. Time to leave. That was a lot easier than it is to try and take them out, actually. So, now, we get to head upstairs into the bank. Now this is the part where it gets fun. And by fun, I mean difficult. You've got a watcher right there. So I'm gonna wait for an opening. I'm gonna hide underneath it. And then I'm gonna head over to that door. I could go to a different door, but I like this one. And it spotted me for a second, but not long enough to trigger any alarms. And we hear one of those little guys. Those things are weird. Really creepy. Whoa! There you are. Whoa! Hey! I didn't know he came back here. I'll see if I can get him as he's going by this time then. Where are you at right now? Are you up above? Yeah, I think he's coming down the stairs right now. Yep, now this time I'll try to get him as he's... Nope, missed. Dang. See, this is why this chapter is going to take a while, because you gotta wait for the right opportunities and stuff. Because these guys are a nuisance. If they spot you, they go running away and alert everybody in the area. Got him. Oh crap. Oh crap. Forgot about that guard. I'll take this guy out, hopefully. Then the guard.
What's that?
He's gonna notice those things, of course.
It's never really anything.
Or maybe not. And the thing with those robots is you can't move them. Once you take them out, you can't move them. So you gotta kinda be careful not to get them, like I've done in the past, get them in the middle of a doorway and then you can't get through the doorway. Gonna come in here. We've got another watcher right there. And these things are a pain in the butt in this mission as well. Because if these spot you, they set off an alarm, turn on all the lights in the area, and they lock all the doors around you. So yeah, they get to be a pain in the ass. Now I'm gonna head in here, and I'm almost out of time already, dang. I think I can open this without anyone interrupting me, so I'm gonna pick the lock on this safe. And we get some loot from in there. Then I'm gonna head over into this dark corner and I'm gonna end the episode here. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed. and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.